Okay, testing. Here we are live on YouTube. Okay, so the purpose of tonight's stream is to give you guys a once-over of the tools that I've set up on this really cool site. Now, I started off 5 years ago as a Microsoft value-added reseller. I very quickly went over to the development track, and from there, well, one thing just led over to another. Now, I've always had an obsession with world-changing, world-saving technologies and doing things that help the environment, save the planet, make life a little bit better. Sort of Nikola Tesla's mission. So, tools I use a lot every day, or most often, I have put onto the SharePoint site, which it's a wonderful company site if you need one. It's the web page of the gods. So without further ado, we're here on the home screen. About us, pretty much normal about us type stuff. Let's see if this rendered correctly. Okay. And yeah, you guys can all click on that at your leisure. The URL of the site is Rebirth of Rennisance -public.sharepoint.com. And I'll make sure to put it in the video comments. Contact us. For now, it's really easy. My business phone number, 801-860-5883. Feel free to call it if you have anything that you need done with robotics or graphics, or if you need a computer. That's how I'm funding all this. Raw Power 3. Very, very, very interesting organization out of Delta, Utah. The Shepard family, Matt and Greg Shepard. Matt Shepard specifically is the one who introduced to this. What they do is all these lenses in the background of the image that you see. Actually, those are lens towers. Over on the left, you'll see a ring, and in the background, right above where it says New Media, you'll see the proof of concept site. Okay, so if any of you are familiar with the King of Random, wonderful. I watch this guy all the time. King of Random had a video, as well as there's a guy down in Florida that they were taking Fresnel lenses, like on the front of the old school TVs, 1990s TVs. Big screens where if you walked up to them, the picture got all funny. Those are Fresnel lenses. It's a flat magnifying glass. And just the way it's shaped, it magnifies light. What these guys have done is they've taken a series of these lenses, and in a 100-foot circular disc-shaped array, they have focused 100 feet of sunlight down into 3 inches. I believe onto a chromium ball. Now I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I will be corrected if I'm wrong. But yeah, it focuses down onto a chrome ball. The end result is this process heats up water to near 2,000 degrees, at which point it lets go of all of its pollutants, all of its toxins. I don't even think tardigrade would survive that much heat, although let Neil deGrasse Tyson tell me if I'm wrong there. Or, or anybody tell me if I'm wrong there. I don't even think a tardigrade would survive at that level of heat. So, and this cleans water. We'll get heavily into what these guys are doing, and what I plan on, what it's my mission to do with their technology in later broadcasts. Okay, so let's go back here. Forge of Lemnos. I ran into a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful site called Shapeways. Now, if you're into 3D printing or 3D modeling, you can upload your 3D models to this site, the Shapeways site, and you can actually make money doing this. I've set this up as kind of a staging ground, but you can upload your 3D models and they will actually print them out using a variety of materials and send them to you. Yeah, on the image here, these were done, I just wanted to see if I could do it with precious metals, and apparently you can, although it's rather spendy. Okay, so climate study engine. Here's a very interesting part of the whole thing. Fetch climate2.cloudapp.net. It's a free service. It will aggregate the world's weather data. I mean, here's something that, to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that climate change does in fact exist. This will aggregate the world's weather data. And, well, let me just show you here. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to zoom into Orem, Utah, which is where we're currently broadcasting from. Okay, so for the city of Orem. Okay, select geography, there we are. Now we want to add a region. We'll say Linden, Orem, Provo. Okay, latitude, longitude, minimum position is up here, maximum position is right there. Cell resolution. This is how sharp you want your image to be. Let's kick it up to 30. And 30. Now, here's where the magic starts to happen. What kinds of data do you want? Let's say absolute air humidity, that's cool. Air temperature near surface, land area, let's go degrees centigrade air temperature, soil moisture, precipitation rate. There we go. Now you go through here and sorry, I had to turn off some of the electronics here. They were just making way too much noise. Average over the years. Let's see. Yeah, let's go average over the years from, let's say, 1970 to 2016. Okay, and then bippity boppity boo. It is aggregating the data. Okay, so here we go. Absolute air humidity, yes, of course it's going to be a lot wetter near the lake. Big, huge Utah lake you see here. Same lake that they had all over the news last summer for, I believe there was a type of algae, was not good. Air temperature near surface. Now if I had selected a much higher cell resolution, this would be a lot more refined. I think this cell resolution would be better posed to do an entire state worth of data. Okay, soil moisture. Of course, it's going to be a lot. Oh, come on. Precipitation rate. Let's go here. Okay, so millimeters per month. Yeah, it rains in the mountains, guys. Out here by the lake, not so much. Minimum, maximum. And what's really cool about this, if you guys, for all the programmers that are out there, you can download as a CSV file, comma separated value. Link to clipboard, link to email, and this is the about for this app. This is the About Us section. Okay, so really cool. Here, let's just go back to Rebirth Rennisance -public.sharepoint.com, and yes, I did spell Renaissance funny. It's actually an abbreviation. Okay, so online telescope. Now, it's cool to know what the Earth is doing. It's even cooler to know what the sky is doing at the same time. So let's go there. Okay. Yes, we would like to share our location with worldtelescope.org. This, I believe, is a Microsoft project. It is wonderful if you're a teacher or, you're just like me, you want to know what's going on. And it's a hobby. Later on, possibly this broadcast, maybe one of the very soon upcoming ones, we'll go over something called the Open Space Agency. If you've ever wanted to not only have a really good telescope, like can see Jupiter clearly, can see the red spot on Jupiter clearly from your backyard, those guys are the guys to go to. Personally, I plan on 3D printing a series of these to create an interferometer in my backyard. Would be really helpful because there's not only a couple of schools in the area that could benefit from this knowledge, from this data, but several businesses. Okay, so we want to go to decisions. Let's click over here, see if, which is going to be off screen, see if I can access, there's anybody in chat. Okay, guys, what do we want to see? Do we want to see astrophotography, radio telescopes, Hubble imagery, all sky surveys? Let's say astrophotography. I'll go up one level here. Digitized sky survey. Radio studies might be better. Did they change this, I wonder? Look at sky digital. Okay, here we are. Blank thermal dust, digitized sky survey in color. Here we are. This looks better. And there looks like the center of the Milky Way. Now, if you watch a show called Cosmos, or Journey to the Center of the Galaxy, it's on the YouTube. We'll get there in just a little bit here. I've made a list of YouTube videos that would be impressive to just about anybody and everybody. But here we have what looks like to be the center of the Milky Way. What do we want to look at? We want to look at the sky. Let's go planet. Which planet? Mars. Now, I'm not sure if this is the side that's facing us. This is how it would look from the current position. After all, we did share location at the beginning here. Let's say Jupiter. Zoom in. Doesn't look like you can zoom all the way out. Let's see. Instead of looking at a planet, let's look at the solar system. 3D solar system video. Now, obviously, with the more, let's see, planet size, let's change it from actual to larger. There's the sun, there's the Earth, right here, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. And yeah, like I said, this is a tool for home astronomy. You can use what's called an application program interface, which in future broadcasts we will cover how to make our own, as this is going to be a maker-centric. That's going to be a huge part of the thing that we're doing here. Okay, so let's go back to home. And let the page render fully. My stepson runs a YouTube channel about gaming, Adventures Infinity, which should be running slow because he might be uploading right now. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he's even streaming his own stream right now. Okay. So let's go. Now you'll notice everything on here is savable to Facebook. Motivational videos. Trust me, guys, Les Brown, you're going to want to take in as much of that man as you can. I'm going to go so far as to say in the early days of Rebirth of Rennisance, that man saved my life. Just listening to his words.
At this moment, you could be anywhere.
Let's see. Unbroken, unstoppable. Prove them wrong. That was a good one. And these are all over YouTube.
Beware of vision, dream, and passion killers. Family and friends, in most cases. Sad to even say this. Family.
I will let you guys watch individually on your own. Let you guys take in all of that you could possibly want. Yeah, one of our main goals is to propagate renewable energy. Okay, so let's get down the sidebar before we go much further on the main page. World wind map. Now, if you ever want to find out what's going on, it's like, okay, so you get a hurricane warning in Florida or something. World wind map is your tool. This is centered on the United States. Here we go. This is all real time. So yeah, it looks like we've got something brewing up near Maine, Newfoundland, that area. Okay. Click there. 49.67 degrees north, 62.85 degrees west, by 90 degrees at 15 kilometers per hour. And you can, of course, Wind is not the only thing this does. Let's say particulates. Overlays, projection, we're going to leave those. Here's the scale, wind surface, and dust. Particulates, pollution, dust, garbage. Basically things we don't want to be breathing. Chemicals. Carbon monoxide. So, here you go. Here you go. And, ladies and gentlemen, here's why I want to focus on the Hudson River. Not only was there a book that I read about the Indians that were in the Hudson Bay before New York was actually a city, before New York was New York. There was a book about the Indians in the Hudson Bay area, and I swear I had to buy the person who lent me that book another copy because I got so mad at it, it hit the wall quite a few times. It's not nice to return a book with pages falling out. But the things that they did to these Indians, I got so mad at it. Yeah. Okay, we will go over to, we'll go back one page. This is also another really good tool. And let's just go back to the site. Sites in the USA. Here's another good one. If you're like me, you'll want to try to figure out ways to restore nature to its previous glory. And here is a list of, well, toxic sites in the USA. Let's wait for that to load. As you can see, there's bunches. Let's zoom in here. Utah. Ah, cool. Cool. Yeah, there should be a chat bar there. I don't know, maybe I need to open it up, configure my setup better. Hold on, let me see if I can. I wanted to get the messages, just not have it ding in everybody's ear. Okay, toxic sites in the USA. Davenport and Flagstaff smelters. Hazardous ranking score. Yeah, like I said, if you're like me and you want to clean everything up, then here's a good place to start. I like what you were showing, but I don't know what it is or where to find it. Answer simple there. I put on the SharePoint, which, okay, the specific viewer I already know has the SharePoint link. If not, I'll put it next time in fact, let's do that now. Simple, I put it on the sidebar. If I had to find all this stuff again, I might have to take a couple of days, but here, let me copy and paste directly into a Facebook chat. There you go. Okay, DJ Box is kind of an experiment. I'm not sure whether, yeah, we'll save that for later time. Art Wanted, of course, just like I was, all the artwork here, just about everything you see on my Facebook, all of that stuff, I do all of my own rendering, do all of my own 3D. A lot of people have told me that I do broadcast quality, and I probably should be doing that professionally. Guys, it's hard to get a start doing that professionally. If you know anybody, please send them my portfolio. DJ Box, okay, so just really quick once over of what that is. Now, the YouTube, when you're doing like a YouTube channel or another, like a lineup of videos, you know, some people play DJ, like turntables. Well, okay, so I figured out a way to play a web page. Simple, you put two iframes next to each other and you can just sit there and start one song up, cue another one, you know, it's just like a DJ box. Art Wanted, it has been forever since I even visited that site, but that's where my original portfolio was housed. Creskill Library. I love going there every time I get a chance and teaching kids how to do robotics. Creskill Public Library in Creskill, New Jersey. On my Facebook page, which I'll show you the picture in a second. Yeah, Facebook page shows me actually standing in front of the Creskill Public Library. Okay, so two small stones. We will go past that for right now. That was a rallying cry initially. Okay, so Project Perceptor. Now here's pretty much the new project. It is based loosely on Stephen Greer and his C5 contact protocols, which we'll get into a lot, and also there's a video list on the page that deals a lot with everything that I could find and link for you guys regarding Stephen Greer and quite a few other people. Not only that, everything as far as alt energy, blueprints for devices. I'm adding new stuff to it all the time. We'll briefly go to Perceptor Facebook. Okay, the link for this is facebook.com/ROR Preceptor Project. Now, Preceptor is a teacher specifically in the medical field. Let me get chat windows down. Oh, come on, guys. No. Everybody, Dave, everybody. Why is this locked up? Okay, so this is not good. Reinitialize pointing device. Come on. Did my whole computer just lock up? Maybe so. Maybe so. Wow. Okay, we are going to temporarily... I've got to reboot. We're going to take a break, and I will reinitialize this broadcast. For the next little bit, over and out.